John Cena, the final run. You can't see me. But in 2025 we all will, one last time. For over 20 years, the WWE ring has echoed with three powerful words: hustle, loyalty, respect. They weren't just a catchphrase. They were the code of a man who became a legend. John Cena, the face of a generation, a 16-time world champion, and a global icon, is stepping away from the ring. In 2025, the wrestling world will bid farewell to the franchise player. The countdown has begun, and the final chapter of a truly unmatched career is about to be written. The legacy: John Cena's impact on wrestling and beyond. It began in 2002. A bold newcomer with ruthless aggression marched down the ramp to challenge Kurt Angle. He didn't win that night, but something bigger happened. The WWE Universe took notice. From that explosive debut to becoming the equaling record holder of 16 world titles, Cena's career was a meteoric rise forged through passion, grit, and a relentless drive to lead. He wasn't just a competitor, he was a cornerstone. Cena became the face of WWE during an era of change, carrying the brand through tough times, thrilling rivalries, and unforgettable moments. Whether battling The Rock at WrestleMania, exchanging fists with Brock Lesnar, or facing longtime nemesis Randy Orton, Cena was always at the center of the storm, and he thrived in it. His promo skills? Second to none. His work ethic? Legendary. His ability to connect with fans across generations? Unmatched. But his legacy isn't confined to the squared circle. Cena turned charisma into crossover stardom. From blockbuster films to award-winning appearances, he became a mainstream sensation. Off-camera, he turned compassion into action, granting over 650 wishes through the Make-A-Wish Foundation, a record that may never be broken. This isn't just the story of a wrestler. This is the legacy of a once-in-a-lifetime performer, a role model, a real-life superhero. The announcement heard around the world: Money in the Bank 2024. The energy was electric. Toronto's Scotiabank Arena shook with anticipation during Money in the Bank 2024. The crowd erupted as John Cena's entrance theme blasted through the speakers. And for good reason. Fans didn't know it yet, but history was about to be made. Standing in the center of the ring, Cena thanked the fans, the talent in the back, and the WWE family that helped build his dream. And then, he dropped the bombshell. 25 will be my final year in the ring. But this wasn't a sad goodbye. It was the beginning of a celebration. A year-long journey to honor a career that redefined sports entertainment. And just like that, the final run was set in motion. I didn't come here to say goodbye, Cena said. I came here to say, let's make this next year unforgettable. The farewell tour, one last hustle. 2025 won't be a typical year in WWE. It will be the Cena era's curtain call. The farewell tour is expected to span major arenas worldwide, from Monday Night Raw to WrestleMania 41. This isn't just a series of matches, it's a living tribute to a man who shaped the modern WWE. And with Cena, anything can happen. Dream matches? Yes, please. Speculation is running wild across social media. Cena versus Cody Rhodes, the battle of legacies. Cena versus Gunther, old school values versus modern dominance. Cena versus Orton, a rivalry reignited for one last chapter. Cena versus Roman Reigns, the franchise versus the head of the table. Who will get the honor of facing Cena in his final WrestleMania match? Will he pass the torch? Will he ride into the sunset with a victory? Or go out putting over the next generation? Fans will follow every moment, because with Cena, every match now carries historical weight. Every step on this tour might be the last time. More than a wrestler, what Cena meant to the world. For millions, John Cena wasn't just an athlete or an entertainer. He was hope. To a kid bullied at school, Cena's message of never give up was a lifeline. To soldiers stationed overseas, his dedication and patriotism brought comfort. To families battling illness, hardship, or tragedy, his presence on screen was a moment of joy. He inspired through action, not just with championships, but with character. Cena wore his values on his sleeve, showing up to countless charity events, hospitals, and schools, not for the cameras, but because it mattered to him. His presence filled arenas, but it also filled hearts. The fans speak a global thank you. As soon as the announcement dropped, "Thank you Cena" trended worldwide. Fans shared memories, tears, laughter, and stories of how the man and jorts shaped their lives. From the signature salute, to the iconic "You Can't See Me," to split chants of "Let's Go Cena" and "Cena Sucks," the fanfare surrounding Cena has always been massive. He united, divided, entertained, and inspired. And now, fans are rallying for one final ride. Signs reading "Never Give Up" are popping up again. Entire sections of arenas are rocking Cena gear. And in 2025, you better believe the crowd will be louder than ever. This isn't just a send-off, it's a standing ovation 20 years in the making. The final WrestleMania, one last moment in the sun. WrestleMania 41, the grandest stage of them all, the location of Cena's final match. It's not just another match, it's the exclamation point on a career filled with highlights. Will he walk away victorious? Or will he do what he's always done? Elevate someone else on his way out? What we know is this: win or lose, Cena will do it his way, with honor, grit, and the heart of a champion. The final words, a career immortalized. So here we are, nearing the final bell, the end of an era. But if there's one thing we've learned about John Cena, it's this: his story doesn't end with retirement. It evolves. The man who stood for hustle, loyalty, and respect will continue inspiring long after he hangs up his boots. Whether in film, philanthropy, or mentoring the next wave of superstars, Cena will never be far from the spotlight, or from the hearts of his fans. You don't say goodbye to legends, you salute them. So now, as 2025 approaches and the journey enters its final stretch, there's only one thing left to say. The champ is here! Summary: John Cena, the final run. In 2024 at WWE's Money in the Bank, John Cena officially announced that 2025 will mark the end of his in-ring wrestling career. The news set the stage for a year-long farewell tour, leading up to his final match at WrestleMania 41. Cena's career spans over 2 decades, debuting in 2002 and rising to become a 16-time world champion, the face of WWE, and a global pop culture icon. Known for his values of hustle, loyalty, and respect, he defined the ruthless aggression era and carried the company through significant transitions. Beyond wrestling, Cena became a Hollywood star and philanthropist, holding the Guinness World Record for the most Make-A-Wish requests granted, over 650. His legacy goes beyond championships. He inspired millions as a role model and real-life hero. The final run in 2025 promises major matches, emotional moments, and possibly a symbolic passing of the torch. Fans around the world are already paying tribute, recognizing this as the end of an era in WWE. As Cena's in-ring journey comes to a close, his influence and legacy will remain, forever etched in wrestling history. The champ is still here, but only for a little while longer.